Tough loss, not what any of us expected. The guys have been practicing really well, and I thought they'd come out and play well. We didn't play a good game at all. It was very sloppy. It's hard to win a football game with 5 turnovers, and it's hard to win when you're in the red zone 4 times and you can't get any points out of it. So I look at the game, it's a good football team. We got to play much better, play a sloppy game, and that's on all of us. Start with me. We got to do a better job.
All right, we'll go to question. Andrew in the middle.
Willie, was there any indication in practices leading up to today that you would see some of the things that happen out there tonight?
Not at all. I hadn't seen this the entire training camp. We had a really good training camp. I had a really good week of practice, and I was expecting for us to have a really good ball game. But I always told our guys at the end of the week and all week long, most of these games aren't won, they lost. A lot of these games lost in the first game with silly penalties and turnovers, and we did exactly what we preached not to do. We turned the ball over and penalties and then get a punt block. It's hard to be a good football team when you play sloppy that way.
Go to Ireland in front.
Willie, you mentioned the red zone. Was there anything consistently wrong in the red zone?
It was just, we're not winning one-on-one battles. It was just, there was no synergy up front on the whole line. One guy missed a block, this guy missed a block, and we never did get anything going. I thought we wasn't really good on first down, and really didn't get tempo going. When we did get tempo going, we ended up hurting ourselves again.
Go to Andy on the right.
Was James Blackman available tonight?
Yes.
Right. Was there ever a thought to make a change there?
Well, but
Over here on the left. Can't see, you got it. You got it. Corey. Okay.
Really, with the lack of the running game, was that offensive line issues? Their defense is really good, a combination of both. What was the reasoning for not really getting the running game going?
Again, it was one guy here and there making not blocking, not taking care of his block. You know, it's a one-on-one thing, and you got to win those one-on-one battles, and we didn't do that a lot of the times, and that got us behind the sticks, behind the chain, and that hurt us big time.
Go to Gene on the second row.
Coach, in the first half, when Nooney got down there and looked like he might have gotten the end zone, you guys went with the play really quickly. Was there any thought of maybe challenging that, trying to get a review of that play before running that next play up very quickly?
Well, the ref was telling me they were reviewing it, you know, so they said they were reviewing it, and they thought it was down.
Did you?
Not at the Senate. But even then, I mean, we go up there, then we get a false start and get back, and we stuff that toe again, we get a chance to punch it in there and get some momentum and get going, and we did it ourselves.
As you said, nobody expected this. What were the reactions you were getting from players during the game and at halftime? And did anything concern you, or I guess, how did they handle the adversity?
We didn't handle the adversity well. We had a lot of adversity tonight. We didn't handle it the way that I thought our team would. We had some guys that was encouraging teammates on the sideline, and we had some guys frustrated, wanting to make plays and wanting to do a better job, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And again, our guys just, other than pouting and being upset, we got to go out and make plays. We have those opportunities, and we didn't do it. Again, it was on us. We throw the ball down there in the red zone, and we didn't take care of our business. Again, that was on us.
We're going to go to Wayne in the top middle.
Coach, how do you go about putting this type of game behind you, where it was, so many mistakes, the offensive line issues, just so many things went wrong?
First, we got to go watch the film and to make sure exactly what we see on the film, and go out and work. We got a 24-hour rule. We're going to put this behind us. We got a short week. We got to put it behind us and get back to work. But I will say the things that we messed up on, they're all correctable, and we got to do a good job as coaches getting our guys to correct them, and if they can't, then put the right guys in there to do it the right way.
Mike, top left.
Yeah, Willie, there's been so much positivity around the program since you took over. Does this put a damper on it at all?
I think it does a little bit. Again, whenever you lose, we don't like losing, so you lose, of course it's a little damper, but it's not the end of the world. We gotta get back to work and, again, get that momentum back on our side, and the only way you do that is get back to work and go win the ball game. And we got another opportunity on Saturday, and we gotta put this behind us, 24-hour rule, and move on.
I'll go back to Andrew.
Willie, what was the decision on the third down play when you were, I think, around the 15? Can you just explain the decision on that call?
Which call was that?
I think it was the diamond
Yeah,
formation?
the bump.
The fumble.
This formation we've been practicing, and we felt good about it. On that play, we felt good. Again, we made a mistake. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. And, Cam was indecisive on whether to give it or keep it, when he probably should have given it to the receiver, and that's what happened. Again, it's one of those things, again, when we did it to ourselves, we had what we wanted, and we didn't execute it. So I think a lot of what happened today was lack of execution.
We're gonna go to Kenny on the right side.
Willie, first game for DeAndre in more than a year. Just how do you feel he performed tonight?
I thought he came off, I thought he started off good. I thought toward the end, he made a couple of bad decisions, and he understand that too. And got to do a better job on knowing how to check the ball down and not forcing things.
Go back to
The defense got to a rough start. How did you feel like they played from that point on?
Well, I thought that first drive they had down there, they say they didn't like the first drive, but I thought that actually bounced back. And, I think they only got 3 after that, probably after the turnover that we had, so they were down there. But I thought our defense did enough to win the ball game, except that last touchdown when we missed a lot of tackles. You take that away, I thought he did enough to win the ball game for us. Again, we, on the offense side of the ball, just didn't take care of our business. You know, like I say, down there in the red zone, and you can't score. It's tough to win a ball game against a good football team when you don't score.
somebody on the left side. All right, we'll come down front to Mark.
Well, you've had your share of holes in your career, and you've never been one to get discouraged. Do you understand tonight if fans are discouraged openly?
Say, do I understand it? Of course I understand that. When you lose, everybody's upset. You know, and no one's more upset than I am. I'm upset too, and I'm upset that we didn't get it done for our fan base. We didn't get it done for each other. But I'm not going to sit around and blame anyone. We got to get back to work and make it happen, and we will.
As on right in the middle front.
With the amount of defenders, it seemed like Virginia Tech was kind of stacking in the box and the offensive line, not able to make their blocks. The receivers got to win the one-on-one battles and get open. Does the quarterback have to make quicker decisions? Is it just solely the offensive line in those moments?
Well, it wasn't stacked a lot of guys in the box. You know, they're bringing one guy there. Again, when if you don't block your one-on-one, that makes it bad for everyone. I thought there was a lot of one-on-one blocks that wasn't happening for us, and we need to be better at that. Same thing early on the perimeter with our receivers. You see guys coming off blocks and making a play, and we got to do a better job of blocking.
Thanks, Gene, on your left.
Coach, it looked like Jaden was having a really good game, then got banged up there at the end. Do you have any update on his status?
Yeah, it was a shoulder, came out of socket, but it got it back in, and saw him before I came in here. He said it'd be okay.
All right, anything else for Coach? Back to Ira.
What are you going to look for from these guys tomorrow, tonight, over the next 24, 48 hours?
Well, one thing I was encouraged by is I saw a lot of guys ticked off in the locker room, a lot of guys crying and upset, and so I know it bothered them, it hurt them, and it should. I mean, when you lose a game and you don't play well, it should. But we'll see our guys come back and respond. You know, how they come in and watch the film and want to get better. It's a short week. We got to do it quick, but big thing is that we stay together. And our guys understand that. That's something we must do, is stay together and lean on each other, and more importantly, like I told them, no need to put your head down, because we did it to ourselves, against a good football team, and so no need to put your head down, you gotta get back to work and make sure we don't make those same mistakes again.
All right, thanks.